Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news the gold price just took another large fall today. But first, the move to get banks to hold more capital, at least for the largest institutions, is gathering steam. In the US, the Fed has just adopted tougher rules on minimum capital levels, which will cost about $20 billion over the few that need to raise the extra. And in Australia, they're about to do the same at a cost of about $12 billion in extra capital. It appears these new higher levels are still lower than levels large banks operating in New Zealand already maintain. In 2012, the Russian president issued a decree to his government to raise social spending. Regional governments took him at his word, but did so by borrowing vast amounts they seem unlikely to be able to repay. Investors in the bonds issued are worried, so much so they may shun central government bond issues as well as the regional ones. Russia is also facing a big debt crisis. In China, their falls in housing prices may be stabilising. Of the 70 large and medium-sized cities surveyed in June, new home prices climbed in 27, up from 20 in the previous month, while 34 cities reported month-on-month price declines, down from May's 43. That's according to data released by their National Bureau of Statistics. New Zealand's stresses seem more manageable and centre around housing affordability. Migration data for June is due out today, and that will no doubt feed into our housing debate. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield benchmark is slightly higher today and now at 2.37%. All markets are basically unchanged, although slightly lower in the US. The US benchmark price is now just on $50 a barrel, and Brent crude is just above $57 a barrel. News that a big new innovative drilling program is about to start in previously drilled US shale fields is keeping prices low. The gold price is also down sharply yet again, now at only $1,108 an ounce. That is another 4% plunge and a new 5-year low. Chinese investors are the latest to offload the metal, doing so with some aggressive selling. The Kiwi dollar showed a little strength overnight, perhaps on better local data yesterday, and the move was certainly triggered by upbeat comments by the Prime Minister. We start today at 65.7 US cents, 89.1 Aussie cents, and at 60.7 euro cents. The TWI is at 70.7. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.